If you think the UK is just London and rain, you're missing the best part. In 1 week here, you can time travel, hike cliffs, and eat like royalty. And the wildest part? It's insanely easy to move between totally different vibes. So here are 7 reasons you should book the UK, even if you've never cared before. I'll also give you a simple 7-day route and money-saving tips. Let's start with the most underrated reason. In the UK, history isn't behind glass. It's literally your walkway. You can touch stones that were standing when your country didn't even exist. Castles here aren't a museum concept. They're a weekend plan. And every town has its own legends, kings, rebels, poets, spies. It's the kind of place that makes your brain go, wait, this is real? Even if you hate history class, you'll love history as a backdrop. Because the UK mixes old with modern in the most aesthetic way. You'll take photos without trying, and every corner looks like a movie set. Which brings me to reason number 2. London is loud, global, and iconic, like 10 cities stacked together. You can go from royal palaces to underground street food in 1 hour. But the UK gets really special when you leave London. Edinburgh feels like a dark fairy tale, with views that don't look real. Manchester gives music, energy, and modern culture. Liverpool feels like a story, waterfront, history, and creativity. Bath is pure elegance, like stepping into a period drama. And small towns? That's where the UK becomes unbelievably cozy. Different accents, different food, different mood, same country. Reason 3 is what converts everyone. The UK is small, but the landscapes feel gigantic. You can hike mountains in the morning and be back in a city for dinner. The Scottish Highlands are pure cinema. Wales has cliffs and castles in the same frame. Cornwall feels like a beach holiday without flying to another continent. And the trails are beginner-friendly, not just for athletes. You don't need extreme gear, just good shoes and curiosity. Nature here is like therapy with better lighting. Okay, reason 4 is where the UK surprises people. Because it's not just tea and fish. Pubs in the UK are not bars, they're community living rooms. You walk in alone and somehow leave with a conversation. And yes, the classics hit. Sunday roast, pies, full breakfast. But big cities also have insane international food scenes. Plus, tea culture is actually a vibe, especially afternoon tea. Food becomes part of the travel story, not just fuel. And the pub is where you hear the best local tips. If you want real UK, don't skip one cozy pub night. Reason 5 is for the pop culture brain. Because the UK is basically a giant filming location. Even if you're not a fan, the places feel instantly familiar. Harry Potter vibes, royal drama vibes, spy movie vibes, pick your flavor. You can do a day that feels like a movie without paying for a theme park. And the live music culture is everywhere, especially in big cities. Theater in London can be world-class, even on a budget. Museums, many are incredible, and some are free. So you get culture without feeling like you're studying. Reason 6 is the secret weapon, logistics. The UK is made for multi-city travel. You can do London, Edinburgh, and a national park in one trip. And that's where your trip becomes unforgettable. quick practical note. Check entry rules before you book. The UK is rolling out an electronic travel authorization for many visitors. For eligible travelers, full enforcement is set from February 25th, 2026. Now the fun part? Trains make the UK ridiculously convenient. If you're visiting as a tourist, look at rail passes like Brit Rail. It covers England, Wales, and Scotland across the National Rail network. If you buy normal tickets, off-peak times can be cheaper. Generally, quieter weekday hours and weekends can save you money. And you don't need a packed schedule, just a smart route. So let me give you a simple 7-day plan. Day 1 to 3, London, but do it like a local. Day 4, a day trip, Oxford, Bath, or a countryside village. Day 5 to 7, head north, Edinburgh, then a nature day. Reason 7 is the real one. The UK changes your pace. You stop rushing and start noticing details. Like how every town has its own personality, and strangers feel surprisingly approachable. It's easy to have a main character day here. Even a simple walk becomes a scene. And because distances are short, you waste less time in transit. If you love photos, the light here can be insane when it breaks through. If you love food, you'll find comfort and surprise. If you love stories, the UK is basically endless chapters. Okay, rapid fire. What not to do? Don't try to see everything. Pick 2 regions and go deeper. Don't only eat in tourist zones. Walk 5 minutes away. Don't underestimate weather. Layering beats suffering. Now, here's the best part. The UK works for almost any travel style. Budget? Use off-peak travel and free museums. Romantic? Do countryside villages and a cozy pub night. Adventure? Highlands, coastal cliffs, and long scenic walks. Culture? London plus Edinburgh will overload your brain in a good way. If you've been waiting for a trip that feels worth it, this is it. So, when are you going? If you want, I'll make a custom 7-day plan based on your budget and vibe. Comment UK and tell me your travel style, budget, romantic, or adventure. And if you found this useful, subscribe. Next video is the exact 7-day itinerary. See you in the next one, and maybe in the UK.